Hello everyone, I'm Professor Geek. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a video just to explain to those of you who might be waiting for the next Superman cartoon reviews why it isn't here. I do have the Bruce Timm Universe review forthcoming. It's going to have to be bumped to next weekend though, because this weekend I spent at Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina. Had an absolute blast there. It was the release party event for my book, Heroic Inspirations. Had a great time. I hung out at the Shrink Tank booth. Shrink Tank is the multimedia arm of my publisher, Hero House Publishing, and Southeast Psych, the group that owns them. So just a group of great people. I met many of them for the first time in person and met a lot of them for the first time period. But really great people. Had a great time hanging out with them. Sold a lot of books and got to talk with a lot of fans of the book and of the YouTube channel. So that was really great. Had a great time meeting with them. On Saturday, we did a panel on villains and why villains are so beloved, and what's the draw about them, what makes them tick. And it was me and 3 or 4 of the psychologists from Southeast Psych that work at Hero House. Many of them have their books out there as well. So that was fun. I was the one non-psychologist on the panel, but coming from my studies in literary study and cultural study in the classes that I teach and the scholarship I've done, kind of nice to offer a different perspective. And the videos for that are on Facebook. They're on Twitter too, on Shrink Tank's Twitter page. I'll put links to that in the description. It was a lot of fun though, and so much wonderful cosplay. I'm really quite a big cosplay fanboy. I don't do it myself. I can't sew or create anything like that in that manner anyway, but I really appreciate the talent and the craft and the skill that has to go into that, and I love the imagination. I love people who are able to not only just sketch or not only stitch the costumes or create the costumes, but to really embody the characters that they dress as and go out to the cons and really just kind of play the part. I've always admired that. That's something that I don't do. You know, I can write, I can act in my head and let my characters play on the page, but I do not act in person. So I'm always enamored with people who can do that well. So met a lot of great cosplayers, got a lot of great photos of some different envisionings of characters. Now you're seeing them now in the video. That was a lot of fun, and the artists there it just had an amazing slew of artists. I was signing my books right across from Neil Adams, signing all of his artwork. Of course, there was no comparison in the lines to the tables, of course, but he is Neil Adams, so I certainly won't begrudge him that. Yeah, great artists there, Sterenko, lots of great people. The people that I met were wonderful artists and great friends of the iconic Superman and iconic Batman pages, and some of the other pages. For those of you who don't know, I run a network of Facebook pages entitled Iconic Blank, whatever the character is, and it's about going back to the traditional, most seminal, appealing core of each character. So I met Yale Stewart, who many of you might know as the creator of JL8, envisioning the Justice League as though they were 8-year-olds in elementary school. And it's a hilarious comic strip that he does online, and really wonderful art, really just honoring the characters only as children. It's really great. And then I met Jordan Gibson for the first time finally, and he's a great artist, really has this wonderful retro charm to his work. Took me a while to figure out if I wanted to get the iconic Superman wink, or he has another great piece with Superboy sharing a shake in a soda shop with Lana Lang. It's really charming as well, but I decided on the iconic Superman wink because, you know, you can't pass that up. But he was great, nice to talk to as well. So a great experience, and the book did super well. Really lit up Twitter and everything like that. So I'm going to place links below to everything, links to buy the book first and foremost. Heroic Inspirations. It's a book on it's kind of like self-help via superheroes. Each chapter is short, but it's succinct and covers a different superhero and one of their stories, and then it draws out life lessons and things that hero can teach us about being better humans in general, but being our own superheroes in our own lives and affecting the world around us. So each chapter ends with some questions that draws out some specific connections that you can make to your own personal life, and the publishers even included space in the back of each chapter for you to make some notes and you know, keep track of your own thoughts regarding them. So I'm really proud of the way it turned out. Love the cover design and everything like that. I'd love for you to grab a copy and tell me what you think yourself. The hard copies are available from my publisher directly. The Kindle version is available on Amazon, and I'm sure the hard copies will be up on Amazon soon as well, but for right now you can get them through the publisher if nothing else. So yeah, I'll put a link to that. I'll put a link to the Twitter sites and stuff like that. I'll put a link to the Facebook pages, the iconic stuff, and yeah, so it was a great weekend. Had a blast. I'm looking forward to attending Shore Leave next month in Baltimore, the Shore Leave Convention. I'll be a guest, an author guest there, selling my book as well. So excited about that. But fear not, the Bruce Timm Universe Superman cartoon review is forthcoming this weekend. I'll have another video. I haven't decided exactly what cultural analysis or comic review or what to do for midweek, maybe Thursday-ish during the week, just to keep things going. But I appreciate all the support. I recently made it over 200 subscribers, so that was great. This is all organic growth too. I certainly am not of the ilk that can afford marketing the channel, and stuff like that yet. So I appreciate it. Probably be starting up a Patreon soon, $1 or $2 or whatever a month. I'll probably have the incentive be a book club, basically, a monthly book club for graphic novels, and we'll all vote on which one we want to look at, and then once a month we can meet and benefit from each other's feedback and opinions on the piece, but do a literary study of one. So that's my current thinking right now. I'd love to hear your thoughts about that, what you think of that, if that even sounds remotely appealing to you or not, if you think something else might be of interest. But yeah, so that's all for now. More great cultural and comic book analyses to come. Until then, keep enjoying and digging deeper into the superhero stories you love. Thanks for watching.